Hello and welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Jack Duxbury. He's Tay-Tay.
Yo.
And that's Dominic Shaw.
Hello.
He's got a blindfold on. I'm going to bring him into this video because we've just done a video where you've unboxed a thing, Dominic.
Yeah.
Check that one out. Bit of talking, bit of playing. In this one, we're going to do a blindfolded comparison where we're going to see if Dom can pick between the new Behringer RD-9 and the Roland Cloud version of the TR-909. I'm going to go grab him. Check out, there'll be another video where we're just doing audio, so if you hate us talking, that's fine. We're listening to you in the comments. I appreciate it. And if you like what we're doing, consider subscribing. If you don't, we can all learn from the hate. Dominic, you're going to be my dance partner. Coming for you, buddy.
Come on.
Boom, 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 boom.
Do you know how to lead?
Reach out your hand. Oh, come on, mate. There you go.
Sweep me off of my feet. Treat me like
Do you like my delicate touch? I'm not being... Right, and then if you pop your... can you feel that down there? That's the seat.
Yep.
And then I'm going to plumb you in. And by the way, just a little bit of bump about how we set this up. This is a proper hands-on analogue machine. So, and Taylor just said as well, he kind of had a little play with the knobs on it, and it's very sensitive to the touch. So trying to make it, I wasn't trying to make one sound like the other. We kind of chose a few arbitrary things to make this hopefully more useful to you, and also to maybe make it a bit more tricky for this aficionado. And so what we did was crank up the level on every component here on the RD-9, because that means we're at max, and then I dropped the level in here to gain match them. We decided to go for 12 o'clock on tuning on everything on there, and as you've seen, it's pretty easy. Like snappy on the snare is max, snappy's there. What we're going to do, I'm going to quickly get into the sounds. We're going to go through each component part, and I'm going to play it, and you're going to go and just guess, and you can tell me what you want to hear.
Okay.
So if you like, do that one again or that one. It's only that one or that one.
Yep.
Let's call them A and B.
Okay.
And then at the end, we've programmed a very basic pattern. Don't blame that on Dominic, that's on me. We've programmed a really basic pattern, and we're going to flip between the two of that. So it shouldn't be a long video. Let's get into it, starting with the bass drum. So going with A. That's A.
Okay.
This is B. A. B. Any gut instinct?
There's definitely a difference.
I'll do you one more time. I'm feeling a bit like AI. This is what I'd sound like in there. A. B.
There's definitely a difference, isn't there?
Which do you think is the machine and which is the computer, Dominic?
I think A is the machine.
Taylor, would you like to make a note of that? Thank you very much, sir. We are going to move on to the snare drum. I'm going to think MasterChef. B. A. B. What do you think?
I think A is the machine. There's definite difference you can hear. There's a tonal quality there, and yeah. I think A is the machine.
Okay. Pretty confident out of the gate. We're going to go for the low tom. Again, these can be tuned many ways. We've just gone half mast on the knob, and the same one here. Let's go for A on the low tom. B. What are you saying, Dominic?
I think B is the machine.
Okay. Be quiet in the corner, Taylor. All right, here we go. This is very serious, Taylor. Right, here we go. Mid, Tom. A. And B.
Yeah, I know already. B's the machine.
Okay, very confident. Crikey, O'Reilly. Someone's had his Weetabix this morning. Right. Hi, Tom. A. B. A. B.
I think A's the machine.
Okay, again, very confident. Here we go. We're on to the old rim shot. Here we are. A.
Such a great noise.
B. A. B. What are you saying, Dominic?
Oh, that one's really difficult.
One more time?
Yeah, please.
One more time. A. B. It's on the tip of your little tongue, isn't it?
I'm gonna say A, but I'm not sure.
You
I
said
think
A is the real one?
Yeah, but
Cool.
I might be wrong.
That's right. And we're on to the clap. This is a big deal. This basically decides whether or not Uli remains the head of the Behringer.
Oof.
This is
There's a lot riding on this.
Uli's coming for you, mate, if you don't get this right. Here we go, let's go clap. Right, A. B. A.
You can hear it, it's just clearer.
Okay, what are you
Better.
saying?
A.
He's gone for A.
Am I wrong?
Taylor, Tay of Truth will tell you at the end. Closed hi-hat. A. B. A. B.
I think A again.
Okay. Did you? If you're still with us, congratulations. You get a discount on everything. Yeah. I'm quite enjoying this actually. Though. Here we go. Open sesame hi-hat. Here we go. Open. Let's go for A, Tay. A. B.
Yeah, you can tell it's that tonal thing.
So what do you think it is?
I think B. Is the
Straight
machine.
in.
Yeah.
We're going to the crash.
I mean, it's not even tonal. It is. It's a frequency thing. I think the machine is just a little bit higher and a little bit more. Apart from on the kick, there was a little bit too much high end on. The kick's been a little bit too cleaned up on what I believe is the software version. I think, because that. But I might be wrong. But on all of the others, the machine sounded higher.
We've got two more to go.
In frequency and maybe ever so slightly in pitch, like such it's not even a semitone higher.
Yeah, obviously we could change things to make them sound one another, but we're just going for these arbitrary things. So we'll see if you're correct, sir. Lastly, crash and ride. We're going to go for the crash, and we're going to go for A. B. A and B.
I've got no idea.
That's a hard one even for my little bodged ears.
So B was slightly lower in pitch. So because of that slight lowness in pitch, I want to say that B
Is?
Do
you want to hear it one more time?
Is the computer, but it sounds clearer in frequency. So
One more time for you. A and B.
I haven't got a clue.
Make a guess, sir.
B's the machine. That's a guess, though.
Well, will he be right?
That's a guess.
They're all those bearded chaps at home are thinking about it. Here we go.
Have I got it all wrong?
Ride. Here we go. Last one. Ride. And we're going to go A. B. A. B.
Oh, it's really difficult again. They're very, very similar.
Mm.
I don't know.
One more time.
Yeah.
A and B.
They're the same note, aren't they?
Make a guess.
I'll do one on each. A, B.
I say A. It's clearer, not because of the difference in notes this time. There's no difference in pitch
Okay,
that I can
so you go A
discern.
for being the real dealio.
Yeah.
Well, the second generation
Yeah.
Roland product.
Yeah, the actual
Right.
machine.
So we've gone through all the individual component parts. We programmed in this primary school sequence from me, and I'm going to flick between them. So we're going to go for A first, and I'm going to give it a little blast. Sorry for my DJing, it's going to be terrible. And we'll flip between them. So A. And B. I'm going to play them a bit longer. Back to A. B. One more time back to back, and I won't say A or B so you can get a direct comparison, okay? What are you saying?
The second one, B. B is the machine. Is it? I don't know. They're so similar. They're so similar.
Give us a second whilst we... actually, we don't need to give a second. We're ready to go, Taylor, are we? Yep. He's got his phone of truth. Thank you, sir. And you can take your blindfold off. And the results are in. Dominic Shaw. On the kick drum, you said A was the Behringer, and you were correct.
Ah, there you go. You see. Good.
On the snare drum, you said A was the Behringer, and you were also correct.
Ah.
You were also correct on the toms, all of the toms, low, mid, and high.
Wow.
On the rim shot, you said that you got it wrong, essentially. On the rim,
Right.
but it was really
rim
close.
shot.
It was really close, and it's not wrong. You know, it's just, I guess, I'm waffling on. Clap, you were correct in guessing this. On the hi-hat, you were also correct. Open hi-hat, correct. And it was just the crash and the ride at the end
that
where...
was so
but
difficult.
Same here, we were looking at each other going, they're indistinguishable.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously, with a bit of editing, they'd be really close. And then on the sequence, you were correct.
Ah, good. Good stuff.
And I'm so glad because I was hearing what I think you were hearing. And what were you hearing?
So I was hearing an over processed kick drum on the software version, and the machine is very much like the original. It sounds more like the original than that. Now I think that's because when you get these things into a DAW, there's a lot of processing that needs to be applied in order to get it to sound like it does when it's live. Now I think they've gone for a more instant banging kick sound.
Right.
For your software users, I think. So
And we've got this in the authentic mode there, which
is what we were listening to.
And check out our other video where you can hear that we can get those kicks a little bit more pronounced. And obviously, it could have all been changed, but it's just interesting to see you could pick it. Now, cost-wise, this is roughly, pretty much double the cost of the software, but take into account that I've got a laptop, an audio interface here from Universal Audio, pumping out. There's a lot more that goes into that, but I will say I thought that did really well.
So did I, yeah.
I thought that, and that is
Sounded
Roland's
great.
official thing. You can actually get that from us too. We have a direct link to buy it from the new download store. For me, in my pop world, thinking that I just want to maybe bring it up in a session, I might go for that because I've already got this bit of gear.
Yeah.
But then, look at this, man.
Yeah, and you can't just plug that into some headphones or a stereo.
And gigging, like you
home
keep
or-
saying,
yeah,
gigging, I'd have to get a MIDI controller and assign that. But fair play to Roland, I think that it wasn't too, especially on those I don't think they've juiced it too much. We've got no plugins. And
and it sounds good. It does sound good.
just for a blast, I've got the mono, I've made it mono in Logic because this is a mono machine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to give the listeners at home an idea of what it sounds like.
So the hats have some sparkle.
Yeah, this is what it sounds like in its normal mode, not sum to mono. That's my click track.
What's wrong with you?
Cheers, Jack. How do I get this going? So just to give it its fair shout, that's what it sounds like. And again, this has loads of presets in it. Anyway, that was fun, man. And what's great is you got some hawk ears, man.
No,
you got some hawk ears.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Again, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us because then we can convince Uli to send us more gear.
More gear. More
and
kit, please,
hopefully we're being given it a fair shot.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tay-Tay, man. We can't do it without Tay-Tay. And we'll see you soon. Hit it! Subway, let's go get it.
Do it. I say, hey.
Bump